and welcome back to another video of Calc Nerd. So today's video is going to be on a program called MasterMind, which was originally created by the TI Basic developer community. It is a logic puzzle game that is really fun, and I do hope you check out TI Basic Developer. There will be a link in the description. And it's a really cool form for anyone that loves TI Basic. And you can use it to ask questions, and you'll get a response from pretty much someone who really knows their TI Basic really well. And it's really cool, and yeah, I hope you go check it out. So today, as I said, we're going to be showing off MasterMind. I called it Brain. You can call it MasterMind or whatever you want. Just remember that your name of the program can only be 8 digits long. So going to play it here, and then we'll show you how you can program it for yourself. So this game, as I said, actually I did not say, what you do is you try to unlock a lock, and it's 5 digits. So you use this number pad here, not including 0. So these white keys here, these 9 white keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you can put in whatever you want for the first one, like 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 9. Or, sorry, that was too many digits. So, as you can see, stuff comes up under it. Minus means it is incorrect, and it's totally incorrect. There's nothing right about that number. The plus means that, yes, this number is in the code, but it's not in the right spot. And then the multiplication symbol, or this symbol here, but it's a star, it's not just the X, means that it is perfect. It is where it is, it's all good, but you need to remember where it was, because otherwise you're not going to be able to solve it. So I'm going to now do a time lapse of me trying to solve this. Now, as you can see, I have finally solved this code. So the way that I know that it is solved is, first of all, it's blinking up in the corner, so it's like I can enter anything that I want now. It doesn't clear it at the end. It's not showing that it's running right here, and there's stars under all the digits. The reason I'm telling you this is because I took the end game out of the program. If you'd like to program the endgame in, you can. Remember, go down to the link in the description. It will take you right to this MasterMind program that I am running, so you won't have to worry about going to it. And a few notes, just remember, star means yes, it's perfect. So as you can see, they're all stars, so the whole thing is perfect. Plus means, yes, it's in the code, but it's not in the right spot. And minus means it's totally wrong. Okay, one other thing to note. So this code, I did not have the problem because all of these numbers are different. Now, if you're running this code and it's completely randomized what it is, so you won't know for sure, there can be more than one of the same number. So there could be 2 2s. And if you have like a 2 here and a 2 here, and you are trying a 2, let's say here, it might have a plus here because there is 2s somewhere else in the code. Just because it has a plus under it doesn't mean, if there's 2 of them, it does not mean that it's actually in the code. It's just saying, yes, there is another 2 in the program, in the lock, even if you know that that is correct. It's not taking any of that logic. It's taking the logic, it's taking the logic that, yes, there's another 2 in this code, even if you already know it. I hope that makes sense, and if not, leave a comment down in the comments, and I will get back to you, and I can explain it way better. So now I'm going to show you how you can do this for yourself. So, random integer 1, 9, 5 store into L. For x, 1, 15, 0 store into the dimensions of L2. So remember, to get dimensions, you click second and the x to the negative first button, which is matrix, also known as matrix because I clicked second. And it will take you to this screen. You want to go over to math, and dimensions will be the third option. So I'm just going to hit delete, or clear, to get out of that. And L2, remember to get any of the lists that you need. They are all right down here. So you click second and 1 for list 1. Repeat until answer is equal to 105 and 5 is equal to the dimensions of L2. Clear home. For y, comma 1, comma dimensions of L2, output 1, comma y, comma L2 of y. So just make sure you have all the parentheses and everything in the right spot, because if you don't, the program will not work, and I've learned from experience. I missed a couple parentheses and it didn't work, and I wondered why. But yes, this program does work as long as you type it all in correctly. So then we have an end, repeat, answer, get key. So this is extremely efficient. This program is condensed really well, so it's kind of hard to pick apart because I'm not quite to the extremely advanced level. I'm getting better at reading TI basic stuff, so I'm sorry if I'm not going through this very well. I am not. It's kind of hard for me to go through it when it's extremely condensed because it's a little bit more difficult to pick apart. Maybe in a future video, if you guys want, I can do my best to pick this apart and help. So if answer is equal to 22, so the second button, go to Q. I believe that is because get key was stated up here, and so answer would be equal to get key. Go to Q. If answer is equal to 45, or the clear button, clear list L2. So that would make sense. If it's equal to 45, it's basically exiting the program. If answer is equal to 23 and dimensions of L2, the dimensions of L2, parenthesis, minus 1, store into dimensions of L2. If 5 is greater than the dimensions of L2, parenthesis, and 2 absolute value, so remember, to get absolute value, you can go into math, go into, am I just going to the wrong spot? For some reason, yeah, never mind. Absolute value is the first option. For some reason, I completely missed it. Otherwise, you can go into the catalog. So second 0, which is also known as catalog because I clicked the second button. And it's the very first option. Okay, so I'm going to get out of that. So now that you know how to do that, I'm going to keep going. Actually, I'm going to make sure, just in case you're a new viewer or something, if you don't know how to get the greater than or less than or equal to signs or whatever you need, you click second and the math button, also known as test. And then it's in logic, is and all that stuff. And over here is equal to, not equal to, greater than, that kind of stuff. Okay, so we left off right here. Absolute value, and it comes with a parenthesis. 5 minus the absolute value of 5 minus absolute value of answer minus 83. 26 minus 3 integer, 0.1 of answer, plus 10 f part, parenthesis, I believe that comes with the parenthesis, never mind, 0.1 answer store into L2, times, geez, this is a long line, parenthesis, 1 plus dimensions of L2. I completely missed that, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today. And quote. And then I believe, yes, there's one space here, so just make sure you have that space. For y, comma 1, comma 5, answer plus sub, quote, minus plus star. Make sure you have them in that order. Otherwise, I believe it will not work. Or I suppose what you could do, if you really wanted to, you could have like star minus B is the correct one, plus is the incorrect one, or whatever. You just have to know how you put them in. I just recommend you put them like this because it's just easy to remember. Comma 1 plus max L2 multiplied by y, parenthesis, parenthesis, is equal to L1, parenthesis, plus, parenthesis, L2y, parenthesis, parenthesis, both around y, is equal to L1, parenthesis, 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 comma 1. And output 2, comma 1, comma sub, answer, comma 2, comma 5. Rand E2. So this is the scientific E, which I originally thought was this E. That is incorrect. The scientific E is this one here. So you click second and the comma right here, also known as the scientific E. So after you do that, you'll get a little E, and then you want to do rand E2. If not, min of L2 is equal to L1, end, label Q. And that is the end of this program. So I'm sorry again that I wasn't really able to pick apart a lot of this. Maybe in a future video I will attempt to do that when I get a little bit better at TI Basic. I'm sorry that I have not released a video for a little while. I've been just traveling around in the summer, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you go check out the link in the description, and I hope you look forward to future videos. So, thanks for watching.